Hearing that Janet Jackson did a collaboration with a Japanese pop group where she remixed one of her songs that specifically has a video that is very Japan coded makes sense to me. It's also why I think it's the more natural, organic collaboration than doing a more on-trend K-pop collaboration. It's not a secret that Janet has had Japanese influence. She talks about it for the Scream music video where her and her stylist team had did something with the eye makeup and the hair. I mean, you look at the suit and the eye makeup and the hair from What's It Gonna Be, and you can tell that the costume designer who designed this, which is June Ambrose, there was some back and forth that made her look like it's had to be Japanese coded. Like there's an anime villain in this. And again, more doubling down on the fact that she has always been inspired by Japan and really Asian culture in general. I do like the remix. I think that the song should have been the entirety. It should have been the whole song being covered in the remix versus just having them do the opening verse. But having them do the backing track harmonies and overlapping with her own main track vocal, I think it was a great job. This also reminded me in my own roots of how I got to Asian pop stars in general, that being Utada Hakuru, they were a huge inspiration that was capable of catching my attention when it came to Asian people singing pop music. The fact that also Utada was grounded in R&B music and her influences, the influences of Aaliyah and Mary J. Blige, but also this heightened look that you could not find in America for me. This is also around the time where I discovered anime as a young child. Before a couple years later, I would find out about Rain, who introduced me to K-pop. And looking at just what she's done on tour when it comes to stage costuming, I mean, this is pretty interesting to look at from just a couple of the pieces from the Velvet Rope tour, the All For You tour, and even the recent tour performance. She's always had a level of slight uncanny that I feel kind of feels that I felt had some connection to Japan on some level. And no matter how much I do want her to collaborate with a couple of specific people in K-pop, there's clear roots in history with Japan that I feel like is just unmatched. And I also have more thoughts about how I feel a lot more people jumping on the bandwagon to more trendy collaborations versus sticking with what actually is more closer to what they're influenced by is what I think should be more appreciated.